Hey everyone, and welcome back to Never Give Up, your dose of inspiration, motivation, and stories that prove the human spirit can overcome anything. I'm your host, Zubair, and I'm so pumped to be back with you for episode 2. Last time, we dove deep into the core of what it means to never give up. We explored the doubts, the fears, and the hurdles that life throws our way. But most importantly, we unearthed the strength that lies within each of us to rise above those challenges. Today we're taking it a step further. We're going to ignite that fire in your belly, that spark that says, I can do this. I won't back down. We'll hear stories that'll make you laugh, maybe shed a tear, but most definitely stories that'll make you believe in the power of perseverance. Imagine this. You're staring up at a mountain. It's daunting, intimidating, and seems almost impossible to climb. But then you remember every epic journey, every incredible feat began with a single step. That's what we're going to focus on today. Those steps, those moments of courage, those decisions to keep going when everything in us screams to quit. Because within those choices, within that unwavering spirit, lies the true essence of never giving up. So get ready to be inspired. Get ready to be challenged. And most importantly, get ready to embrace the incredible power you hold within to overcome any obstacle and achieve anything you set your mind to. Let's dive into the stories that'll keep you going, only on Never Give Up. Life isn't always a smooth court. Sometimes it's a bumpy ride, full of twists and turns, unexpected hurdles, and moments that make you question everything. But here's the thing. It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Resilience. That's the magic word. It's the ability to bounce back, to dust yourself off, and face the world with your head held high, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. And who better to embody this spirit than the legends who've walked among us, the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the everyday heroes who've turned their setbacks into stepping stones. Their stories remind us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can triumph. Let's talk about Michael Jordan, a name synonymous with basketball brilliance. But his journey to becoming a legend wasn't paved with trophies and accolades. It was forged in the fires of rejection, discipline, and an unwavering belief in himself. Imagine this, a young Michael Jordan being cut from his high school varsity basketball team. Can you picture the disappointment, the sting of being told you're not good enough? Most people would have given up, but not Michael. He used that rejection as fuel, practicing harder, pushing himself further, determined to prove his doubters wrong. He didn't just make the team the next year, he became a star, eventually leading his college team to victory and catching the eye of the NBA. But even then, his journey was far from over. Section 3. Beyond the courts, a legacy of never giving up. Michael Jordan's career was marked by both incredible triumphs and crushing defeats. He faced injuries, tough losses, and fierce competition. But through it all, he never lost sight of his goals, his dedication, his unwavering commitment to being the best. His story isn't just about basketball. It's about the power of resilience, the importance of embracing failure as a stepping stone to success. Michael Jordan didn't let setbacks define him. He used them to refine him, to shape him into the icon he became. And that's the essence of never giving up. It's about recognizing that the path to success isn't linear. It's about finding the strength to rise above challenges, to learn from our mistakes and to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Section 1. Beyond the game, where passion ignites perseverance. We've talked about the resilience of athletes, their ability to push past physical and mental limits to achieve greatness. But the spirit of never giving up isn't confined to the world of sports. It thrives wherever there's passion, dedication, and an unyielding belief in a dream. Think about the artists, the musicians, the writers, those who pour their hearts and souls into their craft, facing criticism, rejection, and self-doubt along the way. Their stories remind us that true success isn't about instant gratification. It's about the relentless pursuit of a vision, fueled by an inner fire that refuses to be extinguished. Today, we're going to step into the world of music, a realm where emotions are translated into melodies, where stories are told without words, and where the human spirit finds its voice. And we're going to explore the journey of a man who defied unimaginable obstacles to create some of the most beautiful and enduring music the world has ever known. Section 2. A symphony of struggle. Beethoven's journey to musical genius. Imagine being a musician, your world filled with sound, with the ability to express yourself through the language of music. Now imagine that world slowly fading, the silence creeping in, threatening to steal your passion, your purpose, your very identity. This was the reality Ludwig van Beethoven faced when he began to lose his hearing. Think about the despair, the frustration, the sheer terror of feeling your connection to music slipping away. Most people would have crumbled under the weight of such a devastating blow. But Beethoven, he was different. He refused to let deafness define him, to silence his gift. He pushed forward, driven by an unwavering belief in his music, in his ability to create beauty, even in the face of darkness. He experimented with new techniques, composing by feeling the vibrations of the piano through his teeth, literally immersing himself in the music that flowed from his soul, hearing the unheard, a legacy of inspiration. Beethoven's journey wasn't just about overcoming deafness. It was about transcending limitations, about proving that the human spirit can triumph over even the most daunting challenges. He didn't just compose some of the most iconic symphonies, concertos, and sonatas in history. He redefined what it meant to be a musician, to experience music, to create art against all odds. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, the unwavering belief in one's passion, the refusal to let circumstances dictate the course of your dreams. Beethoven didn't just hear music. He felt it, lived it, breathed it into existence through sheer force of will. And that's the legacy he left behind, a legacy of inspiration, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, even when the world seems determined to silence you, the human spirit can find a way to make its music heard. The mind's eye, where obstacles transform into opportunities. We've journeyed with athletes who turned setbacks into slam dunks, and a composer who found his symphony amidst silence. But what is it that truly sets these individuals apart? What allows them to see possibilities where others see only roadblocks? The answer, my friends, lies in the power of the mind, our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindset. These are the invisible forces that shape our reality, that determine whether we rise to a challenge or crumble beneath its weight. Think about it. Two people facing the same obstacle can have vastly different experiences based solely on how they choose to perceive it. One might see a dead end, a sign to give up, while the other sees a detour, an opportunity to learn, adapt, and discover a new path forward, beyond limits. The power of a growth mindset. This, my friends, is the essence of a growth mindset. The belief that our abilities are not fixed, but rather they are muscles that we can strengthen through effort, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Imagine a child learning to ride a bike. They're going to fall. They're going to scrape their knees. They might even shed a few tears of frustration. But with each wobble, each failed attempt, they're learning, they're adapting, they're developing the skills and resilience they need to eventually ride with confidence and joy. That's a growth mindset in action, embracing the process, focusing on progress over perfection, and understanding that setbacks are not failures, but rather stepping stones on the path to mastery. Embracing the climb. Finding strength in the struggle. And this isn't just some feel-good philosophy. It's backed by science. Research has shown that individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to achieve their goals, to persevere in the face of obstacles, and to bounce back from setbacks with greater resilience and determination. Why? Because they understand that challenges are not threats to be avoided, but rather opportunities for growth and learning. They view obstacles as a chance to stretch their abilities, to expand their comfort zones, and to emerge stronger and more capable on the other side. They embrace the climb, knowing that the view from the summit is made all the more spectacular by the effort it took to get there. Wow. What a journey we've been on today. We've explored the spirit of never giving up through the lives of athletes, musicians, and everyday heroes who've shown us what it means to rise above challenges and chase their dreams with unwavering passion. But these stories aren't just meant to inspire awe. They're meant to spark something within us, to ignite that fire that says, I can do this too. I have that same strength within me. Because the truth is, we all face our own mountains to climb, our own symphony to compose, our own battles to win. Take a moment to reflect on the stories that resonated with you most today. What was it about those individuals, their journeys, their triumphs, that struck a chord within your own heart? Was it Michael Jordan's unwavering dedication to his craft, his refusal to let rejection define him? Or perhaps it was Beethoven's ability to find his voice, his music, even in the face of losing his hearing. Each of these stories holds a valuable lesson, a seed of wisdom that we can plant within ourselves and nurture as we navigate the ups and downs of our own lives. Because resilience, that never give up spirit, isn't something we're born with. It's something we cultivate, something we strengthen through practice, through perseverance, through the conscious choice to rise above our challenges. So how do we do that? How do we nurture that inner strength, that unwavering belief in ourselves? It starts with shifting our perspective, with embracing a growth mindset that sees obstacles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones on the path to growth. It's about celebrating our progress, no matter how small, and focusing on the lessons learned rather than dwelling on the setbacks. It's about surrounding ourselves with a supportive community, people who believe in our dreams and will be there to cheer us on through the tough times. And most importantly, it's about remembering that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step today. As we wrap up this episode of Never Give Up, I want you to carry this feeling with you. This feeling of hope, of possibility, of knowing that you possess an inner strength that can move mountains. Because the stories we've shared today aren't just tales of triumph. They're reflections of the human spirit's incredible capacity to overcome, to adapt, to create something beautiful, even in the face of adversity. Remember Michael Jordan, cutting through the court with unwavering determination. Remember Beethoven, composing masterpieces, even in the silence that threatened to engulf him. Remember those everyday heroes who, through sheer grit and resilience, turned their setbacks into stepping stones, their dreams into reality. Their stories remind us that the power to overcome, to persevere, to achieve greatness doesn't reside in some rare few. It lives within each and every one of us. It's in our DNA, this unwavering spirit that refuses to be defined by our challenges, but rather uses them as fuel to grow stronger, wiser, more resilient. So, my friends, as you step out into the world, remember this: you are capable of incredible things. You have the power to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any dream, to write your own story of resilience and triumph. But it all starts with a choice. Choose to embrace a growth mindset, one that sees challenges as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and failures as stepping stones on the path to success. Choose to surround yourself with a supportive community, people who lift you up, believe in your potential, and remind you of your strength when you forget. And most importantly, choose to never, ever give up on yourself. Nurture that spark within you, that unwavering belief in your own ability to overcome, to achieve, to become the best version of yourself. Because the world needs your light, your passion, your unique contribution. So go out there and make it happen. I'll be right here with you, every step of the way, cheering you on, inspiring you, reminding you to never, ever give up on your dreams. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and keep that fire burning bright.